Imagine you're scrolling through TikTok when you come across a creator getting called out for something insane. Well, that's what just happened to me. You might be wondering, who is the creator in question?
People are upset with TikToker Mama Owl.
Morning, angels. Get ready with me while I talk about my take on Mama Owl.
Some of you may be asking the question, why are we hating on Mama Owl?
Mama Owl is a creator who does skits on TikTok, most of which are set in a school environment. Let me show you an example of what kind of content she makes.
Oh, sorry, Sean, I didn't see you there. I'll just step over. Okay. Oh, stinks like fish. You missed that step there. And do you want to repeat that?
Yeah, not the most appealing content in my opinion. But regardless, Mama Owl is a big creator in the POV community. And to make her even more popular, she would accept message requests from viewers so they can submit their stories to her. Both real and fake stories. And if she liked your story, she would make a video POV on it. But she would soon learn that not everything should be reenacted online for views on the internet. Mama Owl would get herself into controversy after freaking out on live about trolls and hate comments. This caused said trolls to go through all her old content, finding a video called Pay Your Penance, where she reenacted an essay story of a minor submitted by one of her real viewers. I'm gonna show the video now, but just know that it could be disturbing for some viewers. So if you don't like the topic of essay, skip to this timestamp.
You're going to pay your penance now. It's too bad you're trans. I can't get the full effect. Please stop. You're making me I'll take the chart. You send me to the office. It's too late for that now. What are you? I said it's time to pay your penance.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going through her head when she posted that either. Like, I get you're trying to spread awareness for SA, but this is not the way to do it. This is the main video that would get her into hot water. But there was many videos that would cause people to be concerned, especially after finding out she works at a school. This even caused students of hers to report it to their school to get her fired from her job, which they eventually succeeded. This led to her making a response video on the situation, which of course, just like every other fucking creator that gets into controversy, she turns off her comments.
Here on my page, I make skits. People send me their stories and ask me to tell them, and I do. Recently, I've been asked a lot, Mama Owl, what did you do? Why is everyone giving you so much hate? Let me show you, because I have it recorded. 2 minutes into my live. And then 9 minutes later, after I tolerated all of it.
Just quit. Spam. Ugh, the spammers.
That's it. That is what started all of the hate.
Mama Owl, is that really it? That's why they did all that?
That's it. I told a spammer to stop spamming on my live stream.
Okay, I'll believe you.
And here's what's happened. They have taken my content, my profile picture, my likeness, and they're turning it into content designed to upset me, designed to bully me, designed to dehumanize and degrade me. And they say that I deserve every single bit of this because I told somebody to stop spamming the conversation in my live stream. But it doesn't even end there. In a subsequent live, I acknowledged the trolls. My bad. I acknowledged that they existed. But somebody in that live stream, I believe, genuinely asked about my religious affiliations, to which I told them I'm atheist. Of course, the response that I got from dozens of those trolls was, find Jesus, I'll pray for you, or you need God in your life. And I did respond, because I'm allowed to, on my own page.
See, the issue with that is you're responding to them, which is causing them to get more content out of you. They are fucking with you for their own enjoyment, and you're giving them entertainment. Like it or not, because how you reacted, you are a fucking lolcow. So you really cannot complain about the trolls because you gave in. You fucking gave them what they wanted.
But the hate pages kept hating, the hate comments kept coming, and unironically, at least half of them have a Bible verse or a reference to Jesus or God in their bio. And it continued to spiral from there. What I found really interesting, I posted a skit almost 2 years ago now at the behest of a trans person who wanted someone to bring to light the violence that trans people have to put up with, specifically in religious spaces. And I did that. And one part of it started with a full 30 seconds of me giving the trigger warnings, the content warnings, the "this is not for kids" PSA. I was then informed by a parent at the school I work at that her own son and his friends had taken that video and were sending it to all of their friends and trying to get me fired. That video has not been on my page for over a year.
Does that really fucking matter? It was still on your page to begin with, wasn't it?
Over a year. But somehow it's being recirculated again, and I am being called all manner of evil things.
You mean you're getting called a pedophile?
So if that mom is still on my page, you might want to go talk to your son again, because clearly he saved that video and is part of this process.
There is absolutely no way you were blaming a student for fucking speaking out about what you're doing. That skit was in fucking poor taste and you know it. That's why you deleted it. And now you're getting shit for it. Your actions have consequences.
But oh, it doesn't even end there. Because here are some of the messages that I have recently gotten. Now, mind you, this is just a small sample of the messages that I have gotten somehow since turning my DMs completely off. But I'm sensitive, right? I'm sensitive.
Yeah, I would say you're pretty fucking sensitive. And don't get me wrong, I've gotten really fucking upset over hate comments, but do I give them attention? No. You don't see me making videos responding to them. And don't take this as me like supporting what they're saying to you, because it's not like that. Because some of those messages were kind of messed up. But, you know, some of them were kind of funny too.
I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive.
I'm glad you can admit that.
Now, I will admit, this entire situation has created an inconvenience for me as well as my genuine followers, in that we can't really access each other right now because I've had to shut everything off. Because I have had dozens of followers also commenting, asking, can't I put a stop to this? I can't give them a conscience. And because I've put in more than 300 new filters and they keep finding essentially benign words to continue saying they're really perverted and disgusted things in my comment section, the only way I could protect my followers was to shut all of it down. Now, I want to make it abundantly clear, if you or your child's page was featured in this video in any capacity, do not come to me and ask for me to take this down, because they are clearly capable of making their own decisions. You're clearly capable of making your own decisions, right? These were the choices that you have made. This is what you're putting out into the world. You have freedom of speech. You do not have freedom from consequences.
That's pretty ironic coming from someone who's trying to make excuses for their actions. Oh, that video was almost 2 years old. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a fuck.
So if consequences come your way as a result of your choices, I'm sorry, but take accountability for that.
I have not seen any accountability throughout this entire video. What the fuck are you talking about? You've been blaming the trolls for everything you do. You are a hypocrite. Now, do I think she's a pedophile? No. Do I think she's absolutely fucking stupid? Yes. I think some of her content is questionable, not predatory. But I would like to hear your guys' opinions in the comments. Now, I want to talk about my character. I did a poll on my community tab where you guys got to decide if I should make a new character or not. Majority of you guys wanted an original character, but there was also almost 30% that still wanted Deathstroke. So I decided to pay homage to that old character I used by putting his mask on my new original character. I don't know when I'm gonna be using this new character because the poses are still in the works, but here he is. I hope you guys end up liking this new change. Me personally, I think the character looks fucking awesome. I think it's cool as fuck. You guys can also comment down below what you think of the character. I'm also sorry for the wait on this video. I know it's been a while. I've just been busy with a lot of other shit. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.